The journey to landing that first job in tech is proving to be a daunting challenge for many computer science graduates. Just ask Eddie Hart, who completed his studies in computer science and cybersecurity at Newcastle University, graduating in 2024. He anticipated that entering the tech workforce would be tough, but he admits, "I thought it would be a little easier." One of the most frustrating aspects for Eddie is the job listings for junior positions, which often require candidates to have 2 or more years of professional experience. He points out it's not realistic, and it's just discouraging the good candidates from even trying. Eddie believes that employers are increasingly relying on AI tools to handle the simpler tasks that would typically allow newcomers to gain valuable experience. While he acknowledges that companies can benefit from AI in various operational areas, he argues, "I don't think replacing developers entirely with AI is sustainable." The rise of AI coding tools like ChatGPT has been linked to a significant drop in job openings within the tech sector, particularly affecting younger software developers and engineers. A report from the UK's National Foundation for Education Research revealed a staggering 50% decrease in tech job advertisements from 2019-20 to 2024-25, with entry-level positions being hit the hardest. The report specifically mentioned the anticipated impact of artificial intelligence as a contributing factor to this decline. Interestingly, while many software developers have embraced AI coding tools, there remains a palpable distrust regarding their outputs. Research conducted by Stack Overflow, a well-known software knowledge platform, found that nearly half of developers use AI tools on a daily basis. Yet only about 1/3 express confidence in the results produced by these tools. Prashanth Chandrasekhar, the CEO of Stack Overflow, describes this as a tricky time to graduate. He notes that many developers are opting to stay in their current positions even if they are dissatisfied, as they seek stability in uncertain times. This trend makes it increasingly difficult for young technologists to secure that all-important first job. The job application process itself has also become more stressful due to the integration of AI. Eddie encountered one highly automated application system that consisted of 8 stages, starting with 20 exam-style questions about himself. Such tasks can consume hours of valuable time. He also mentioned that friends had been asked to record and upload video responses to interview questions, which were then evaluated by AI. "It just feels like you don't get that respect of at least being rejected by a human," he lamented. Another graduate, who preferred to remain anonymous and goes by Colin, faced a similar struggle after spending nearly a year navigating the recruitment process for a large company, only to be ultimately turned down. He noted that even smaller firms often utilize AI to filter applications, necessitating that CVs be tailored to be AI-friendly. Colin expressed frustration at being interviewed by individuals who had clearly not taken the time to read his CV. Both Eddie and Colin recognize that senior roles still exist, but they ponder who will fill these positions if younger developers like themselves are unable to find work. Paul Dix, the CTO and co-founder of California-based database company InfluxData, points out that during any economic downturn or disruption, junior software developers tend to be the most affected. He warns, "If nobody's hiring younger developers, then you're going to arrive at this point where you don't have senior developers either, because you've completely killed your pipeline." On a more optimistic note, Rajiv Ramaswamy, CEO of the U.S. enterprise cloud company Nutanix, suggests that some recent graduates may actually possess more experience with AI tools than with traditional programming methods. He states, "I find the market for talent to be the best we've seen in several years." Chandrasekhar further explains that the tech industry has historically operated on an apprenticeship model, where young talent enters the field and learns alongside seasoned developers. He suggests that executives and companies that have heavily invested in AI technology are now under pressure to demonstrate a return on that investment, which may lead to reduced hiring. Interestingly, Stack Overflow's research indicates that while 64% of developers view AI as a threat to their jobs, this figure has actually decreased by 4 percentage points compared to the previous year. They've now seen some of the limitations where you need humans in the loop, Chandrasekhar observes. Historically, technological disruptions have raised concerns about the disappearance of both junior and senior roles. However, these changes often lead to the creation of new jobs as fresh challenges and problems emerge. There's going to be an insatiable appetite for technologists and developers to go and build those things to help solve those problems, he asserts. Yet, the surge in demand for tech talent may not arrive in time for some of today's graduates. Eddie Hart has managed to secure a position as a security engineer at a UK-based cybersecurity firm called ThreatSpike, thanks to a more human-centered hiring process. In contrast, Colin has decided to pivot away from technology altogether and is now contemplating a career in law enforcement. This situation raises important questions. What does the future hold for new graduates in tech? Are we witnessing a temporary setback, or is this a sign of a more profound shift in the industry? We invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.